I'm just so excited because my skin is starting to glow again. Like, you know what I'm saying? Without having to drink all kinds of water, you know? But anyway, so good morning. It is 5:20 in the morning. I like to take times like this to pray, but really I've been like praying off and on because I've really been up since about 2, but I've been just in my bed playing possum and just like, you know, doing a little bit of praying or whatever. So I decided to get up and roll my store-bought weed, the weed that I bought at the corner store that's legal. Okay. But anyway, and talk about something that I contemplated on yesterday that I was talking to my coworkers about. And one of the things that I was talking to my coworkers about was, would God make the man for you, the man that he feels like is for you, be somebody that you are totally not attracted to? Like from the start, like ew, gross. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because one time I was having a conversation with my cousin, and I was telling her about this dude. I was like, oh my God, he's persistent. He tries so much, but I just don't like him. And the reason why I didn't like him was because of conversation that we had many years ago. And that conversation didn't sit right with me. Now, I'm not judging him behind that conversation. You know what I'm saying? But that conversation just turned me off. And I just was like, you know, I'd rather be his friend. Have no problems being his friend. And then also, like, one time I decided, like, okay, well, maybe I am being too hard on him. So I let him come over to my house. And when he came over to my house, he was just so, like, he knew, oh, yeah, she's finally finna let me be her man, this and this and that and that. That was not the case at all. That was not the case at all. It was just like, you know, hey, yeah, you can come over. I was really just trying to fill him out to see if I'm being wrong or whatever. But dude is just not my type, right? But my cousin's like, you should try it. And I'm like, fuck no. So the thing was, would God do that? So one of the ladies said something. She said, well, why don't you pray and ask God to bless the marriage? Because I was like, okay, what if you're in love with one guy, but you and your one guy are having problems? Your relationship isn't perfect, but y'all are having problems. You know what I'm saying? But another guy wants to marry you. You know what I'm saying? Do you just leave the person that you love, that you have problems with, that you know you can pray to God and work this stuff out? You know what I'm saying? Or do you go with the other guy because it's like, fuck it, I want to get married. This would be the right thing to do, right? And the lady was like, well, you should ask if God will bless the marriage. And I was like, well, why would God bless a marriage if I don't even like a person? Which gets to the point of, why would I marry a person if I really don't even like them? Why would I even date the person if I don't like them? I don't care how much money you got, how good you look, what your reputation is. If you're not for me, you're not for me. I could be your friend, you know what I'm saying? But if you're not for me, you're not for me. Because my thing is, anybody that I do end up laying with, especially now in my life, I ain't gonna say back then, but especially now in my life, anybody that I lay with, I think about the possibility if I could get pregnant. This person's going to be in my life because I'm not going to have an abortion for the rest of my life. So therefore, I don't even have sex with somebody that I don't even think I would want in my life for the rest of my life. I don't have sex with somebody if I think that the kids are going to come out funny. I don't have sex with you if you're too short, if you're not athletic, if you're lazy, anything that I don't want in the gene pool, because my gene pool is already fucked off enough. You know what I'm saying? I don't, what you call it? I'm specific about certain things. No, I still haven't shaved my underarms. I don't care. I don't have a man. But anyway, so that answered that question right there. And then that made me think, like, you know, okay, people, you need to watch who you take advice from. Because, like, one time I had a friend of mine's who tried to hook me up with a guy, and it's like, okay, bitch, you like niggas with money. You like this, you like that. Why would you purposely give my number to a nigga that ain't got shit? You know what I'm saying? Why would you do that? And then it was like, you know, I was involved with a dude that ended up, you know, coming across a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? But he came across the money when me and him had stopped messing with each other or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And it was like my friend was happy about that. You know what I'm saying? She was real happy about that. And throughout the years, she would always ask me, like, have you talked to him? Have you talked to him? You know what I'm saying? And it was like as if she wanted me to lose contact with him, or like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they would, I don't know. So you have to watch who you talk to about relationships and shit, because motherfuckers don't be knowing. Motherfuckers be married and be fucking not even happy in their own goddamn marriage. Motherfuckers be in 15-year relationships with their baby daddy and shit be horrible. And then you're going to them asking them relationship advice. And they ain't even got their shit together. Like, what kind of fool is that? That's why you have to, like, the only person that you could ask, because the only person that could really fix it would be God. You know? God is the only person that could fix anything, that can heal it, that could do anything. Not even the person that you're with. You know, I used to think time and time again, why did me and Maurice not last? We were together 15 years. We have 4 kids. You know what I'm saying? And I have a mirror right here. That's what I'm looking at. Then I figured it out. Number one, me and Maurice never put God in the relationship. We just jumped into the relationship head first. Like, you know what I'm saying? I kicked it with him one time and ended up moving in that damn day. It wasn't like legally moved in. Like, you know, every day I was going home getting clothes. But then shit, by the 3rd week, he was like, shit, why you keep going home? Well, you know what? You're right. But here we are. But the thing about it is, when we started having fights, because we automatically jumped in and lived with each other, we didn't give each other time to heal. So therefore, it's like we would be mad about something. We'll be like, okay, we ain't going to bed mad. Or we wouldn't let it heal or whatever. We'll fight about it. Eventually the fight will go away. We'll smoke a blunt, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And then we'll go about our next day. But then something else will happen. So now we're mad at each other about what happened yesterday and now today. And then shit just kept piling on. You know what I'm saying? When Maurice started cheating and doing all kinds of crazy stuff, I never asked God to fix it. I tried to fix it. I would go fight girls, bust tires out, bust out windows, do all kinds of shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it was basically a waste of time. Crazy, because now I have no desire for my baby daddy. None at all. My face is just getting so full. Like, y'all, last month, this time last month, I was frail. Dude, But anyway, so my point being, number one, everything must involve the Lord. It must involve the Lord. It must involve the Lord. You got to put God in it, because if not, you got to put God in it all the way around. I feel like you even got to put God within your sex. You know what I'm saying? God to make your sex awesome. Don't be asking people anything, because number one, motherfuckers don't know what God has for you. Can't nobody tell you what God has for you. Or two, motherfuckers just gonna say anything because they don't want you to have better than them. And if they can convince you that you don't deserve better than them, or that you don't need better than them, then they will. Because they just don't. It's just them. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, it is now 5:30. And I have to be out this house in an hour. And as you can see, I'm going to have trouble with this wig. I'm probably combing this all wrong. I really don't care right now, because it's time for me to give this wig up. Not so much give it up, but like wash it real good, condition it real good, and put it in the closet. I'm on my hair journey right now. I've been taking my biotin, and my hair has gotten so super thick. And it's crazy because last year or 2 years ago, I was taking biotin pills, and I was only taking the 1,000 milligrams, but I would take like 5 a day, and my hair grew like crazy. It was so healthy and so long, but then I stopped taking it. So now I'm taking 50,000 milligrams a day. I done tripled my weight. No, shoot. I done quadrupled it down there. Because I went from 5,000 to 50,000. And so I'm finna buy one more wig. One more good $200, $300, $400 wig. And start doing my protective styling again. Let my cousin braid my hair and keep my hair braided for like 3 months. And in the midst of that time, just keep taking my pills every day. And wash my hair once a week. Condition it once a week. And going about my business. This is a 15-minute video worth of. But hey, not every video is going to be anything. Some videos is just going to be keeping it real. I know y'all probably ain't watched this whole thing, but oh well. Just want to say what I said. Have a great morning.